All right, how badly has Age of Wonders 4 viewership fallen off in general? Is this a me problem? Is this a category problem? Is this a game problem? Oh, there's only 500 people watching the whole category. And it's basically me and a shit ton of small streamers. Okay. It's interesting. So really hard. How's the playtimes falling off on Steam? Have we looked? I'm kind of curious. So... Oops. Age of Wonders 4, sir. All right. I can share with you guys real quick. Okay. So what are we looking at here? Players right now. So it's fallen from 42,000. It's quite a lot of players for not a lot of streamer saturation right now. I wonder why that is. Yeah, I think the single player has almost no replayability. This is our second playthrough of single player, and I'll probably be done. I will be done single player on this channel until something changes after this playthrough. I kind of want to do some multiplayer on it though. I just don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I have some Darkest Dungeon 2 I want to play, and there's always a million games coming out, or rather, this quarter there's a million games coming out all at once. So I kind of want to play some other games too. But I'm enjoying this game a lot. I'm just enjoying the multiplayer much more than the single player. Single player's fine. It's just the AI is pretty pathetic. Anyway, just kind of curious why the channel saturation was the category is so bad, right? Okay. Mods are growing. Good. Maybe there'll be some good overhaul mods. I'd love to come back to this in like a couple weeks with a fucking sweet AI overhaul mod. All right, let me guess. I've just finished clearing out the 2 quests that just happened. Another quest has spawned. Will it be in the exact back of my base? Blah, 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 blah. Will you help find my sister? How many fucking siblings do these people have? Gold and a mystery bonus. Is the mystery bonus I get to travel back to my capital? No, apparently. I did say yes, right? Where is this? It's up there. Nice. Okay, cool. It's forward at least. It's not in the direction I want to go. I want to go here, but that's closer than my cap, so that's good. Okay. Kind of interested in all of these. Not that one though. Maybe we can just mass pillage. I feel like I'm about to take all their cities though. Yeah, we're just waiting on city cap, I think here. Yeah. A lot of players play and watch Green Cola. Tend to have me up in the background as they're playing their own games. There's a lot of the behavior for this type of thing. All right, we got to build a tavern. This is why we took this tech. We want markets. I mean, honestly, how much do I care about? I lied. We're not doing that. We're building markets. Do we build the stone house this first? 15? No. Okay. And mana obelisk here. Both these actually are really good for us. Let's build the obelisk first. Alright. Can annex another province. What are we working towards? We've got sweet things in here. So we'd like, I guess it's 3 new tiles. The gold's really important. Conduit there. Where did the wolf go? The wolf just went to the den. That's fine. What do we need boosted? Mint needs a 3rd farm. We have 2. Obelisk needs a 2nd quarry. We have 1. We're never gonna get tech in the city ever. 3rd, yeah, I need 3rd farm. Can I can farm the mine. That's perfect. We need the quarry too though. I could farm the mana node and then mine the gold node or quarry the gold node in a little bit. That seems okay. We'll do that. It's a shit farm because it's on a swamp, but honestly, you don't build farms because you want the food. You build farms because you want the boost. Okay, produce the market. Set production, so that's done. Is my outpost grown? No. Wait, has it grown? No. Okay. There's a secret plan to convince Filthy to try against the storm again. Jorbs loved it. I played for an hour and hated it. Where are we going? We're going up. I gotta deal with the wolves. We gotta go this way. Okay. These things faithful? How do I tell who's gonna get this buff? I guess maybe it's on the card of the unit. Probably is. Alright, so we want another one of these. Its summon spell is pretty strong. Then we're gonna cast another summon. Let's grab a summon Lightbringer. Okay. Alright. We've got 1,000,000 units. We still need to move. Lightbringers are silly. Good. Silly is what we like. This whole game is silly in some sense. I feel like the whole point of this game is to repeatedly build super broken things. Are they more silly than other things? I mean, every time I look at Tome of Amplification, I feel like we've got silly on lockdown. So we're one tile. Oh, dude, that's annoying. If I had gone to there, I don't know if we could have got to there with the army. We could have got there in one turn. We basically full healed, though. Could just come forward. There's an enemy. It's not an enemy hero, though. It's a neutral hero. This has my magic materials. And I don't yet know. When will we know? We'll know next turn if the Inquisitor needs this cleared or not. I kind of want this tile. I just don't want to pay 400 for the tier 3 building. So she can get there. And I guess we can get there. Yeah. East tile, get an X. No, we already get an X there. Okay. We've got this group up here. And we're just clearing random garbage. For what can only be described as no reason whatsoever. Alright, I boosted this, but why can't I build it? Because I don't have a mine. Oh no. There's no way that a storehouse is worth anything, right? This is just a waste of everything. 225 population. This increases production by 10. 10 is a, what is this, a 20% increase? Just gonna knock a turn off. I don't want draft income here. This is a tech building, if I believed in tech buildings as barbarians. I believe in mana boosts. But I want my gold mine. So I need a mine. Fine. Alright, we build your shitty food building. I'm not building another one though. Dude, you can't make me build this. Can they? Second quarry gives boosts here. Is there any reason to have this? Doesn't this unlock stability? Next growth will be negative stability. You like granaries, Kitchen? That's interesting. I never built them. They always seem like a total waste of my resources. Granary or riot? It's aggressive. I have 2 tiles I want to grow to though. Alright, I don't want a riot. Riots would be terrible. Can't be bullied by chat too often, but every once in a while we can be bullied. Alright. What are we doing in here? We're waiting on our armies to get here. So how do we make that faster? We come over here and clean out stuff in here, but we get attacked some of the time doing that. That's on a magic material. We're definitely going to want that. We could go pillage their stuff. We could clear out the... I guess there's no reason not to clear out the wonder. That would be a pretty easy fight and be worth a chunk of resources. So, alright, we go here. We go here. We go there. We explore. It's a trap and we attack. Avert your eyes. Avert your eyes is active. Become blind, become immune to seduce until the end of the battle. Is blind permanent? That's not worth it. Okay. It's only 2 nymphs, it's fine. What happens if I auto it? It's gonna be 1,000,000 damage, isn't it? 0 damage, we take. Okay. Alright. We're only interested, okay. Alright. The nymph tries to give me some bullshit. Do we want Boundless Food. Which one is... Oh, dude, I wish I could see which one this is. Which one is Nebheim? Is that the one we want to grow? The one we just invested in granaries for? The Barb units are better though, Gidgeon. Stun that enters defensive stance is absolutely crazy. Can join get a single nymph. It plays into what we're trying to do with the other ones. Nebheim is the granary city, so it is the city I want to grow. This gets the pop immediately. The pop immediately gives us the quarry. The quarry discounts what we want to actually build. It's pretty tempting, actually. 282 gold, though. Turn and a half for gold. Almost 2 turns. Actually, more than 2 turns of gold. And we need money for Inquisitors. All right. Let me take the money. All right, what are you doing? Not much. I guess we have to clear this out, too. We could combine our armies, bring these two together, and clear this out, and then come back. This is growing, but it's not grown yet. And I need to play... I mean, we could plant a outpost right here, too. Or in this tile, I suppose. Is tile owned by them? It's not, right? Give me a location to heal from. And we're barbarians, so we get Ritual of Alacrity out of them. Alright, I'm a little interested. Should have done it while I was there. Build outpost. It's a friendly outpost. Okay. Oh, I didn't... Okay. Just move back and forth like 20 times in that unit. It's fine. Okay. What are you doing? Get over here. Go scout. Been a while since I've been on PK. Chiz reached out to me a couple months ago. I never got back to him. It was kind of at a busy time. I don't know if I'll be back on PK. I will probably at some point, maybe. I don't know. They invite me again, probably. I feel like I can overdo that podcast. It's a fun podcast, and I enjoy chatting with them, but I don't want to do it every week kind of deal. It's a big commitment. It's like a 4.5 hour, recording commitment. And yeah, I don't know. Probably Jane Doddings. I'm up for doing it again at some point for sure. All right, we good here? We're good here. Good with the turn? I think so. Texas sign. We get our Inquisitors next turn. All right, let's go. Okay, the wolf ran off, which was kind of unexpected. Isn't this a invading infestation army? They just hate mind control like everybody else. Makes sense. All right, Inquisitor done. Let's find something else. Healing Roots. Seems really bad. Covenant of the Faith. We don't have any vassals. Primal Mark. Non-barbarian units gain our bonuses. I don't think our bonuses are that interesting. Is this a shuffle? This is a shuffle. Okay. Poison Blades. Mass Condemnation. Or Burden of Guilt. Enemy army slow. I think we want Mass Condemnation here. They're diverse builds in multiplayer. I keep a spreadsheet where I'm fussing around with trying different builds. Are there diverse builds? I see a lot of Archer spam. Awakened Archer spam seems really popular right now. It seems very strong. But I haven't played enough games to get a really good sample size. So I don't know. There's certainly some that are more powerful than others. All right, so what did we just finish in here? We just finished a work camp. I have to build a second Forester before I can even build an army. Build an armory, rather. We want to train an Inquisitor. Inquisitor is a tier 3 unit, can be built at pop 2. That's very interesting. That's so weird. That means that not only is building units kind of a scam, because it's slow as shit compared to summoning them, although here with this draft, it doesn't even look that bad. But it also means that the faction tier 3 is just much harder to get than any tome tier 3. Because the faction one is so expensive. A 400 cost upgrade center is super, super ridiculous. That's so weird. I think they should have that rule be uniform. Either tier 3s, including summons, should be locked behind a tier 3 building, or you should be able to build your tier 3 racial sooner. Like, it's not like the tier 3 racial is better than the faction tier 3s, right? Oh, they are? You think they're better? I don't know. I haven't actually found that to be true, but anyways, we're going to build an Inquisitor. Seems good. All right, what else are we doing here? Boosted Mana Obelisk seems good. What do these do? Mob camp is draft. Herbalist is... I mean, they're all fine. I'm just never going to build them. They're all too expensive in time. You can get a boosted storehouse. I don't actually care about growth in the city ever again. There's no, like, cost of food, right? So, like, it's not like an upkeep. No, population needs 27. I guess there is an upkeep. So your food will slow if you don't ever do anything about it. We also want the academy. But, alright. I think we're actually okay on tech to go fight. I would love to get to late game. Like, late game techs one day, but I just don't think it will happen. 2 tiles further from the center. We're pretty close to teleporter infrastructure, which seems insane. I would like that one. I want killing units. Gives me tech. Yeah. Only culture tier 3 you want is Awakener. Awakener seems good, for sure. Alright, we've got another Lightbringer available. Where is our hero? Our hero is... Can we get within 3 tiles? We can get within 3 tiles. So this is a turn to try Lightbringers. Oh, I don't know that I should have moved there without committing to that fight. I think we have a Summoner Regular on cooldown to... Yeah, actually we do. Alright, so we go here. And we cast... I should look at assign her points, I guess. What does she have? Should give her a weapon to... Alright, who's got a weapon? She wants to use crossbows, probably. So we just steal this weapon for now. You don't even have that weapon. I should steal all the armor, too. Oh my god, it's so annoying moving items around. It's so annoying. Who's got my crossbow? You do. It can make it less painful if I could take directly without having to unequip and it just pulled it off. Maybe it would just show me that the unit that was being pulled from was there. Got my mana tank. Or mana per turn. Alright, so we've got 4 Lightbringers and a crossbow. The Sky Piercer. Okay. Alright. Combat. If we manual it, or if we auto it, what happens? We lose. Alright, we probably don't want to do that then. Alright, what are their resists like? 0? 3. So what is that, like 27? Okay. We don't have any anti-resist spells yet, right? And we summoned a Sunderer who was actually better, but it's a bit scary. Where's my leader? Here. We have Enfeebling Howl and Restore. I can see how we can lose this fight. We can lose this fight if our mind controls fail. Or we get DPS down before. I don't know how squishy these are. I've never actually played with them before. 60 HP. They're pretty squishy. Guess we'll find out. What did I do? 1 tile out of range of the mind controls? Yeah. What is this? This is a nymph. This nymph mind controls herself. She's got 5 status resist. She's a cheater. Alright, what do we have for... I think we give him some vines. Such an expensive spell. Okay. Triple shot deals 60 damage. On what? Okay. Oh, you're talking about something else. So who knows what you're talking about exactly. I think we're just going to kill this isolated unit, right? Is there any reason not to? By kill, I mean tickle it. Oh, I can see how we're going to lose this fight now. What's the range on this thing? Oh my god, it's quick too. All right, so we gotta go here. Dude, what if it mind controls my mind controller? We don't have any status resist on these things. Okay. Not real happy about some of this, some of the knowledge we've just gained here. This thing has no zone of control, right? So I can walk into it and shoot. I think that's true. No, I cannot. Seduce the hero. Isn't the hero immune already? Isn't seduce literally non-hero? Heroes are not immune to seduce? Target enemy become mind control for 3 turns. Is that true of the... Oh, this is non-hero. I didn't know there was a difference. Oh, that's so interesting. Okay. Okay, so Lightbringers are kind of like massively inferior Dryads, huh? Are they just much cheaper? They're a tier below. Oh. Alright, I have no status affecting spells. So we just need to keep rolling. Can you roll? It's not blocked by line of sight, right? Okay. We'd love to take the wolf, but the wolf's going to be really hard to take. So I think we start here. Gotta check their status resist real quick. Status resist should absolutely be displayed on the primary card. There's no reason not to. Like, it's one of the important spells that stats you need to know about. Honestly, probably the resist profile should be displayed there too. So nothing's resistant except this guy who's highly resistant, or rather is gonna have my chances, and there's a second Dryad. Yeah. Is this modded to move fast? No, you just turn on the setting to move fast. Resisted? Resisted? Okay, I hate this unit. Mind control. Do we get the attacks? Get one of them. Okay, where's my last mind control? Here. Triple resist. Jesus. All right, back away. Is it more plants just to scam them? Probably. We're actually pretty close to losing. All right, have some more tentacles, sir. So we want these, it's really good to use these. I'm considering building some of these in multiplayer in a couple of my games, and I'm pretty unimpressed with them so far. Gotta have to get status resist much better before that's anything useful. Condemn is probably the way to do it. Yeah. What's the cooldown on this? 3 turns. Hopefully we can tickle her to death. I mean, they've seemed like they've been pretty smart about killing these vines so far. It feels like I attack the vines when they have free actions to do it, but otherwise are just kind of ignoring them. Well, I can't move on to my own vines. For some reason, I felt like they would be something I could pass through. All right. That wasn't smart, though. It was just chance, I guess, in the past. Okay. You win instantly the fight if opponents are mind controlled. If the only remaining opponents are mind controlled, I win, correct. This guy's still 5 times weakened, right? Okay. To eat an attack to back up. Is that okay? Oh, I forgot I have triple attack if I don't move. I was thinking it would be exciting that they're battle mages, but their damage is really bad. Like, really bad. Why is it so bad? Are these things just, like, super resistant to spirit? It is increased resistance to spirit, but they don't seem to do any damage. Maybe battle mages don't do any damage. It's just their secondary spell that does any damage. First time using these things. Alright, what's my wolf doing? Murdering. Alright, I mean, that fight was better than wiping. Okay. I want this as part of a bigger team, obviously. Alright, what else we got? Work post is produced at camp. Cool. Alright, we're at 4 of 4 cities, somehow. What do we want? So we've got unit experience gain, which I could have taken before the fight, and 10 tech. Or we can't even get to gold. Gold's 2 out. That's 100% what we're taking. All right. Did we clear out Reaper's Hollow yet? That was the Banshee fight, right? Yeah. Okay. I think this is just build a research outpost here. Need the mana too, but do the research. Okay. Focus crystals acquired. What do they do? That's the experience one we just looked at. Okay. What's the time? 10:30. Cool. Where are my units? My units are up here. Bunch of enemies around here. We could clear this out. I can. Oh, but only fully built ones are going to heal, right? Alright, where's my other heroes that haven't moved? You. Okay, what are you doing? You're fighting trolls. Should we do fight with the crossbow or the extra accuracy one? The crossbow's been pretty solid. I should assign skill points is what I should do. Alright. Do we bite the bullet and do it? We've got 2 bows and tier 1 great axe, tier 2 bow with accuracy, 2 tier 1 blight staffs, and a tier 4 bow, right? Is there any reason that one would want it over the other? I feel like, is it our hero has really shitty summons? No, he got it at level 10. What's the other hero's summons like? Just trying to figure out if there's any actual rationale for what we do here. 3 levels up here. We haven't taken our level 10. Kind of want to make this guy melee, but we can't respec. Draining Blade is a melee attack, which we can do on 1. Deals damage to target enemy and heals you the same amount as the damage dealt. We've been wasting shadow points. The points you get from your 5, 10, 15, 20 apply to your total points up top. Did not get a summon again here. This is range 1 assassinate. Seems pretty garbage. What's Visions of Woe? It's okay. But this character probably wants to be shooting. This character with blink wants crossbow, because then we can blink crossbow. That seems quite reasonable. All right, do we also want Draining Blade? Is this a melee? It is 1 tile. Is 1 tile 0 tile? I feel like some abilities say 0 tile. Like range 0, but I think 1 is literally. So I think I have to be in melee. Huh. But this ability doesn't require, like, isn't disabled. Assassinate is free, sure, but Assassinate requires adjacency too.
A renewal.
Thanks, Offbeat Grunge.
Welcome back.
So, a random 30-point nuke that heals is okay. This seems kind of whatever. I like the idea of this, but I actually have found the dots to be super terrible. The fights rarely last long enough for them to be good so far. So if we built this guy as an archer, in addition to us, the summoning stuff, with a crossbow archer with blink, I think that's what we want to do here. I wish I could notes or name. I guess I could name. Yeah. Would single player just being harder be interesting, or do you want the fundamental behavior changed? I don't find the problem with the single player right now is it's not at all interesting, right? Like, the pressures are how quickly you can creep out camps essentially, and then the end con is just crush the AI or wait around as you build shit. I'm gonna try out Draining Blade. So what would I want? I would want I mean either, honestly, like much harder would, like more levels of difficulty could be interesting possibly. It's like kind of a temporary fix, but I really would like an AI that's smarter. That's what I'd like, but who the fuck knows if that's a real thing. All right, what are we doing in here? Plenty of defensive stuff actually ready to be. So this is archery related stuff, and we just want damage on the crossbow. Is there mobility stuff we want? Or more? We don't have endurance training in the army. And I think if we're going to go full support, we should do that. Maybe we come back for it at Culling Momentum. Max HP seems relevant with all this stuff that's been chunking away at our level 1s. Integrate Chant TPT. That's right, we could. Sprint actually pretty good with this crossbow too, since we could step away and fire and not lose any of our damage. What's Primal Mark? That's the Barbarian one. Poison Weapon is whatever. So I think, what's Bloodlust? On kill. On kill is such a sketchy effect. So this is Archery 1. 2 more skill points. Sprint. And then what's Keen Edge? Crit Chance, kind of nice. Zeal is what it sounds like. Do we take Keen Edge over Archery 2? What's his racial? Defensive Encouragement. That's not his racial, is it? Not racial. He's got some ability. What's it called? How do I see which abilities came on the hero chat? Like the ones you started with. There's some way to do that, but I don't know how to do it. I guess I don't care that much. I guess I want crits for big numbers. Let's go big numbers. Yeah. Alright, and then we want to take our crossbow back here. No idea how to check after. Yeah, I don't know how to check after either. Feels like there should be a way. I know that primary hero doesn't get it, but everyone else does. Like, she is a... Oh, no, hero mods. Like, hers isn't here either. She had some interesting thing too, right? Difficulty remastered. All right. Well, I will... Is it just on Steam, the mod? If I play more single player, I will play modded single player, because I think we're done with non-modded single player. It just isn't interesting enough, right, for difficulty. Okay. More aggressive AI. Under the status value. All right, I'm gonna look one more time because I'm curious. Sorry if this is taking too long for those of you who aren't interested. Under the status. No, right? These are not the characteristics as this hero started with. Or is it? Is defensive encouragement her ability? I guess I can check the other ones. I feel like that might have come from a skill. Maybe it didn't. All right, if we check here. No, you're right. You're right. Cool. Oh, nice. Okay, so there's a way to tell. It was right there. Thanks. So her ability was just entirely useless, which is fine. All right, we need to get our crossbow back. Our crossbow is currently held here, I believe. Unequip. You cannot carry any of those weapons, so that's fine. And put my crossbow back here. This is somehow a reasonable mechanic to have to switch back and forth like this. Why can't I unequip? I can. Okay. Yeah, I saw one kitchen. I was so annoyed. We did that theory crafting the other day in chat about archer stuff. And I had a game where I'm not trying to build that strategy. And one of my starting heroes offered for the first hero recruitment has like elemental mastery or something, or elemental leader, where she gives 100% experience gain to elementals. And I'm like, oh my god, I want to try the evolve strat so badly with that. But I've never seen that mod before too either on a hero. I'm like, that sounds awesome. All right, let's clear this stuff out. What is this thing? This is a level 4 with just a single druid. That should be fine. Ring of endurance and production. Production always nice. All right. What do we get? We just got another item. We should assign that before we forget, which we will. It's another wind barrier ring's been pretty good for us. I guess it can just go. Which hero doesn't have one? Probably you. I just think evolve is not a reliable way to play the game, and I don't think you can force the experience to get your characters there fast enough. But I haven't tried like max experience stuff, so that army sounded really interesting. All right, what is this? Is this someone else's building? Oh, it's my building. Okay, I thought someone else was building. We're out of movement on this character. Has this character even moved this turn? Apparently. Oh, there's 3 enemy armies there. That is way too close. Shit. That's so not good for us. Alright, so this army is dead. Not a leader. We can't recall her, right? So she's just fucked. There's no way to protect that, right? This is just surprise. Well, that's bad news. Okay. Archery 2, Zeal. Primal Mark, Poison Weapons. Pretty worried about that, actually. Is there any way to hold them in place in a way that they don't engage with me? No. Not without this spell that we don't have. Okay. Well, that's going to be exciting. All right, what else we got? We got... move the hero out of the army. I mean, we can't win versus 3 times the units, right? These armies are not super great. Got a lot of banked mana. Maybe we do the opposite. We already cast, though. I don't think we have any more summons prepped. We don't. It's true. Could try to drag you think we drag their movement away? Yeah, that's an idea. But I want them to come away, so I guess I go there. Alright. Okay, are we clearing out this thing? I think we are. Gotta move items around again, even though I absolutely don't want to in any circumstance move items around. Should we assign level ups here? We don't know what our next weapon's gonna be, right? Okay. Yeah, I found the actual engage. Like, I like the different hero stacks, the leadership abilities, and I like the ability to pull in armies. In multiplayer, you can't choose which armies you pull in, and it feels like, and you can't cast combat spells on their turn. Like, not the not combat, the overmap spells, which seems so bad. Because it's then like, it's a bit of a game of chicken again. The first person, you need to advance and be able to engage on the same turn, or you give up all the alpha striking of the spells, which felt super bad too. Alright, I guess we go here. Go here. Engage that. I'd like to auto it, but I don't think it's going to let me. Nope. Okay. Alright, 20 morale. What is the effect? All status effects and all units are dispelled. Is morale a status effect? I don't think so. Okay. Alright, so these are two of the Blight Swamp Trolls. I really like Swamp Trolls. I think they're kind of a cool unit. How are we going to fight this? We're going to summon shit. That's how we're going to fight it. Probably should have assigned my other level ups. And I didn't take the crossbow back either. Okay. Summon Elemental. What do we get? Got a Storm Spirit. We're just talking about these things. Alright, do you have any summons? No. Suppose we could restore to begin with. Do we want to move around a bit? We are missing a tank here. Range 4. I guess we go there instead. Nope. Okay. Combat summon removed. Oh. But it didn't actually remove it. And it didn't remove my temp HP. What was that? Did we see that? Did I see that pop up that said combat summon removed? I feel like I did. Yeah. Anyway, we'll live with it. Alright, critical chance seems kind of good for us. Check the log. Combat summon removed from Storm Spirit. Does that mean it will no longer disappear? Does that mean I can take... wow. I wonder if that's a real thing. Combat summon is a status effect. Did we just create a summon? This is now a permanent unit? Surely it unspawns still. Right? There's no way that wouldn't unspawn. Do I have to keep it alive now? Does it unspawn? Is there any way to predict when you're going to get Wave of Tranquility as a status effect on a map? Because if that is the case, we just need to go fight this map repeatedly with summons and create an army of permanent summons. You can predict it's on a magic resource. Which magic resource? I need to pay attention to this now. This game has so many things like this. Can only fight it once? Sure, but I could bring a bunch of units with combat summons in. Like, everything. Like, all of the Beastmasters, the Houndmasters, both hero summons, the Spider Ring, you know. You don't get to keep the summon? Why? We'll see. Anyway. You shouldn't be able to, but I'm not convinced we won't be able to. We'll see. We'll check it out. I'll try to keep it alive. It may or may not let me do it. Okay. The game's lying again. Makes sense. All right, so what are we dealing with? We're dealing with these guys. What is their spell? Their big spell is super obnoxious. AoE, disease, and 24 damage in a 1 hex. Range 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So out to here. They can hit in front of it too. Statically charged. Isn't this thing super lightning resistant? It is. Wind resistant, not going to be helpful here. What does this thing do? River Troll has like bleeding net or something, right? Immobilize and a big nuke. They're actually really nasty, these units. Do I have any spells that do things? I feel like our team is not scaling as well as I'd like it to. Might be crit. And we're running magic bolts on this guy. Alright, so we'd set this up like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there, huh? And it's an AoE from there. One tile? One tile from there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually kind of awkward because I want to set these up. Poison and disease. Not the worst, and it will clear in 2 turns. Maybe it's fine. We just need to get some damage in. Alright, so how are we doing the setup for buffs? We have to get a grouping like this. Eat a bunch here. Maybe it's okay, maybe it isn't. Can't even take these attacks though. Yeah, I can. Four. We're gonna eat these troll nukes, it's gonna be so annoying. Crit chance, mighty meek, long obscured by obstacle. What is that? This is a lesser tide spirit. Okay. Kind of want to go there, but we don't want to group up this much. This is almost killing, but we really like to attack it into there from here. So we need to kill that. So I guess this unit's already attacked. Okay, I didn't realize. So I guess it is here. Can't hit there though, right? 35 and a 50. Where is this unit going then? Gonna eat some big AoEs. Alright, not super happy about this placement. It's gonna suck. Alright, we're 1 turn away from purging all that garbage though. These things are battle mages, right? So they get to now cast if we don't melee them. So we definitely want to melee them. And what will it take to kill that? That is not, that's in kind of difficult to deal with terrain. We could eat 1 counterattack to attack into that. It's probably worth. Let's the charge get on top of the battle mage. Okay. Think we can kill there. Can also kill from there. All the way forward there if we want. I think there is fine. Did not kill. I got scammed by your tooltip. No, it's just a chance-based thing, so whatever, but kind of annoying. Alright, this unit wants to attack into that 70 there. This unit wants to run but can't. I could heal it, but it's such a waste of my action. How am I dealing with this thing? Guess I'm moving in front and attacking it? Alright, what else? They both acted. How do I get this guy to have a melee attack? I need to move in? Spurs a next turn thing, I think. I'll shorten units here. Anyway, let's go here. Oh, I could teleport to there. Then I can't attack though, right? Because it's just a 1. I don't get 1. I can't charge, right? I think I can't if I teleport. Okay. Okay. If you're in melee after, yeah, but I wouldn't have been in melee, right? Because I was trying to kill 2 units with the 6 AoE, but it's just not going to be how that works. I guess I can just back up, take the hit, and shoot there. It's just annoying. Okay. So that unit is probably fucked. I think our heal is up again. Took a lot of damage this turn. And that was the status clear. So we want to go there. Can I go there? I can't, right? So we're going to eat the retail. Get good charges in there, but they have so much health, man. They're just tanky boys. Tanky boys with big spells. When is this off cooldown? 2 turns. Are you dead? Are we okay with you being dead? Are you poisoned? There's no way you're not poisoned. You're diseased. Oh, you're not poisoned. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Hmm. 1, 2, 1, 2. So we only get 1 attack there. So it's probably just worse than just throwing. Can we focus one of these guys down, I wonder? What does this do? Chance of electrify. It's yeah, this is the turn for it, right? Just cleared. I don't know if this counts as movement or not. It says we're doing 24. What happens if I teleport? I'm doing 26, so it does count as movement. Alright, we want to get damage in here. Do you have anything resembling disables? No. It's a flank? No, yeah it is. It's a flank because it's facing some stupid direction. That's pretty good for us. Do I buff for crits? I don't think we're going to kill it regardless. Okay, you're just... Oh, there's nowhere to book it. I wanted you to run off into the forest, but there's no forest. This is a scam because it doesn't show me the border of the map. I can see it on the moves when I select it, but I can't see it before then. Anyway, we can kill that. Got more damage here. I was thinking I was going to do stuff over there, but now this unit can't leave, so I don't know. No way I can keep that alive, I don't think. Alright, we're also getting kind of messed up over here. Is this extra action time? Can I use this in combat? Yeah, I can. Okay. So we could go to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, why can we go 5? Thought our limit was 4. What's the elite give us? More movement? Sprint. Wait, why can I move so far then? This unit is just a 5 movement unit? So I go there and get 2 attacks and then get 5 attacks total with sprint. I'll take 1 retail. Alright, we'll do that. I was hoping for the flanks, but... How much damage is flank, chat? 25? So I can get 4 attacks with flanking, or I can get 5 attacks without. I should do 4 attacks with flanking. But I do want the retail gone so I can back up. So maybe I'm okay with doing that. Unless it just dies. It might just die. I think it actually just dies. Okay. Target a friendly unit. Oh, very close. But not quite. Good melee. Does melee kill? Melee kills. Okay. Alright. What are we doing here? Oh, now we have room to escape too. Looks good.